Hey you guys, I'm Brian Paul, and it's time for some more PlayStation VR breaking news. With PSVR2 looming on the horizon, a mere 55 days away as this video goes live, there are still a ton of developers that haven't told us how we'll be able to play their PSVR1 games on Sony's next-gen headset. The confirmed list of PSVR2 upgrades gets longer each and every day, and while most of them will be free upgrades for the owners of the PSVR1 versions, there of course will be exceptions. The most recent additions to the list came this week when Alchemy Labs, when asked about a PSVR2 version of Rick and Morty Virtual Reality, instead confirmed that their focus would be getting Job Simulator and Vacation Simulator to the platform in early 2023. Now, they haven't announced what upgrades the two games will be getting or how they'll be handling pricing, but considering Job Sim has been one of the best-selling PSVR games for the better part of the last 6 years, it's safe to say that this is pretty great news. Which leads us to today's publication of Edge magazine, prominently featuring a PlayStation VR2 headset on the cover. Now there's quite a bit to unpack from the full article, but the part that interested me the most was a sidebar entitled Sweetest Song that reads, "One way that Sony might bolster the library is with titles developed for the previous hardware, but PSVR2 doesn't support backwards compatibility, requiring extra work from the developers. Some are making the effort though, including developer 17-bit. A new Rekindled version of its survival game Song in the Smoke, incorporating all the new hardware's features, will be out at launch. It wasn't a light upgrade, it was a ton of work and upresing of so many visual systems, creative director Jake Kasdal tells us. It stands alone, even compared to the highest end version possible on PSVR. It's honestly not even close. So where does this leave people who bought a copy of the original version? Jake says, we want to make it a free upgrade for PSVR1 owners, but still need to figure out the logistics of that. I reached out to Jake immediately after hearing the news, and he responded by saying, "It's incredible. You guys are gonna freaking love it. We poured our hearts and souls into it. It was so refreshing working with so much power. It's by far the ultimate edition of the game, with new features driven by user feedback, making this version just insanely fun." Here at Without Parole, we regarded Song in the Smoke as one of the best PSVR games of 2021, garnering a score of 10 out of 10 in its review. Now, we'd done some digging, and we heard through the grapevine that maybe Song in the Smoke didn't sell terribly well on PSVR1, so we're hoping that this amazing game gets the second chance it deserves on PSVR2. So, what about all of you? Did you play Song in the Smoke on PSVR1? And if so, are you looking forward to the PSVR2 upgrade? And if you haven't played it yet, what would convince you to finally take the plunge on PSVR2? Let me know in the comments below. Alright you guys, it's all the breaking news I have for you today, but make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all the latest PlayStation VR reviews, Let's Plays, podcasts, and of course breaking news. As always, I'm Brian Paul, and I love you all.